Northern governors destroying primary nomadic education, federal government alleges, says Jonathan's 15 billion naira Almajiri school initiative defective.
ASU members won't be paid for strike period. Federal government says 5 unions to call up strike by next week. U3PS have scored IPPIS in integrity test. Suggests students can sue ASU for compensation. ASU rejects federal government's new salary offer, says it's misleading.
What transpired during Obasanjo Tinubu's meeting by Jabiamila?
Wike gives fresh conditions to get votes from Rivers.
Court faces October 12 to hear alleged certificate forgery case against Tinubu APC INEC.
Lagos government bans Okada operations in 4 additional local government areas, 6 LCDAs from September 1st.
E-Naira, Nigerians to start using USSD code for transactions next week, Emefiele.
Police find 20 mummified bodies in suspected ritual shrine in Edo. Arrest 4.
Reps falls 18.37 billion naira daily subsidy payment. We are carrying 283 per litre for PMS subsidy, Finance Minister.
Ogun records 4 new cases of monkeypox.
Emirates Airlines suspends flight from Nigeria over $600 million trapped funds.
NFF Congress fixed for September 38.
Under 20 World Cup, Falconet faced the Netherlands in quarter-final.
The Tigers opens camp ahead FIBA World Cup qualifiers. These and many more will come your way on today's edition of Headlines After the Break.
And D'Amico Montessori International School, calling. Oh yes, at D'Amico College of Health and Science and D'Amico Montessori International School, located at number 1 Old Ibadan Road, Ajebandele, Ile-Ife. We have a standard classrooms with unmatched staff and pupil ratio. We develop students' intelligence through caring and all-round focused training while making the learning style very inviting and innovative for holistic development. We run a global school with all-inclusive curriculum that prepare the students for global relevance. At D'Amico Schools, we have highly passionate and motivated 21st century educators, and there is also an opportunity of learning foreign languages. Home away from home body system. There is also Hope Model College and D'Amico Montessori Nursery and Primary Schools at Origo Ife North. Enroll your child for both primary and secondary education. The admission form can be obtained at D'Amico Montessori International School, number 1 Old Ibadan Road, Ajebandele, Ile-Ife, or D'Amico Educational Institute, Kilometer 2, Eda Road, Ile-Ife. You can visit our website www.d'amicoschools.ng.com or call 0803 721 8120. D'Amico Schools. Admission is in progress.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Headlines today, 19th August 2022. My name is Olushola Egbodofo, and with me in the houses
Adeyemi Abodere.
The federal government on Thursday insisted that it will not accede to the demand by the Academic Staff Union of Universities for their members to be paid the backlog of salaries withheld over the ongoing strike, saying it is meant to be the penalty for their needless action. The Minister of Education, Adamu stated this while appearing on the ministerial media briefing organized by the Presidential Communications Team at the Presidential Villa Abuja on Thursday, insisting that not paying the backlog of salary will deter others who may contemplate strike in future. It stated that government turned down ASU's demand to be paid for the 5 months that have been on strike because it believes that they will now think twice before taking such step.
And still on ASU strike, the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has rejected what it described as a award salary package presented to it at a resumed meeting of the federal government and ASU over the lingering strike by the union. ASU said pointedly that the major reason given by the federal government for the miscellaneous offer, paucity of revenue, is not tenable. President of ASU, Professor Emmanuel Oshudeke, in a statement in Abuja, while giving insight into why the union's meeting with the federal government was deadlocked on Tuesday, insisted on implementation of a special salary scale for university staff known as University Salary Structure. He said at the resumed meeting of the federal government and ASU on 2009 agreement renegotiation committee on Tuesday, the government team presented an award of a recommended consolidated university academic salary structure, CONUAS, prepared by the National Salary, Incomes and Wages Commission to ASU. ASU firmly rejected and still reject the award. He said Oshudeke revealed that the new draft agreement has other major recommendations for the funding of major component of the renegotiated 2009 federal government ASU agreement. One of such recommendations is the tax on call phone and communication lines. According to him, the federal government imposed the ongoing strike action on ASU and it has encouraged it to linger because of his provocative indifference, stating that the renegotiation of the 2009 agreement with ASU between March 2017 and June 2022 has been done in bad faith.
In the meantime, the Minister of Education, Adamu, however, noted that ASU had begun consultations with their members to determine whether to call off their strike as well. Adamu informed that the University Peculiar Personnel and Payroll System and the University Transparency Accountability Solution, as called the Integrated Personnel Payroll and Information System, during the integrity test conducted, affirming that ASU's peculiarities will be accommodated in whatever platform that may be finally adopted. Said the UTAS had not been approved by government as had been speculated, but noted that IPPIS has been updated to accommodate payment of those on sabbatical.
To inform the general public, especially those who intend to apply for the Higher National Diploma Program (HND) of the Osun State Polytechnic IRE for the 2022-2023 academic session, that the form is now available for sale at the sum of 15,000 naira only. Applicants are to log into ospoly.edu.ng. Courses are available in the faculties of Engineering, Information and Communication Technology, Science, Financial Studies, and Management Studies. Interested applicants are expected to possess credit passes in English language, mathematics, and any other 3 subjects in the areas of studies. There would be a qualifying exam for the applicants by end of August. Applicants are to use the ATM card of any bank. For more information, log on to www.ospoly.edu.ng or call 08034007555, 09055063355, and 07059606371. Announcer BM Salawu, Esquire, Registrar.
On your view segment today, the lingering industrial action between the federal government and ASU and the failure to reach an agreement will still be in focus on the segment this morning, and when the time comes, the number to dial will still be 081-8777-5777, our studio number. Meanwhile, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, says, going by what transpired during the meeting between former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Senator Bola Tinubu, Tinubu's victory is assured in 2023. Gbajabiamila made the statement on Thursday while speaking at the Surulere local government area of APC meeting in Surulere, Lagos State. Gbajabiamila, who was present at the closed-door meeting between Obasanjo and Tinubu in Abeokuta, said from what he heard there, Tinubu's presidency is almost a reality.
Some candidates of the Rivers State chapter of the All Progressives Congress APC for the 2023 election have demanded that Democratic Party PDP and the Independent National Electoral Commission, 17 others, the suit seeks to disqualify all APC National Assembly candidates in the state over some irregularities. Addressing journalists in Port Harcourt on Thursday, the candidates of Ikwere Emohua Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Ezemonye Ezekiel Amadi, accused the judge of having a close relationship with PDP legal advisor in the state, Kingsley Chukwu, pointing out that all suits filed by the party against other political parties in the state were being handled by the judge.
A federal high court in Abuja on Thursday has fixed October 12 for hearing in a suit seeking disqualification of the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Senator Bola Tinubu, from the 2023 election over alleged certificate forgery. The trial judge, Justice Obiora Eguato, fixed the new date to enable parties in the suit complete filing of their processes and exchange same as required by law before the adjourned date. When the matter came up on Thursday, counsel to the Action Alliance, which instituted the suit, Mr. Upai Ukairo, informed the court that he just received the notice of preliminary objection from Tinubu, asking the court not to entertain the case against him on various grounds.
As the month of September draws nearer for the official flag-off of the 2023 election campaigns, the Anambra government has fixed an advert rate for presidential candidates at 10 million naira, senatorial candidates at 7 million naira, Federal House of Representatives 5 million naira, and the State House of Assembly at 1 million naira to be eligible to paste their campaign posters in the state. It directed that the payment for posters be made to the government revenue account before any campaign poster is pasted anywhere in the state.
The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Thursday struck out a suit challenging the nomination of Ademola Nuruddin Adeleke as candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the just concluded governorship election in Osun State. The trial judge, Justice Obiora Eguatu, in a judgment delivered on Thursday, struck out the suit seeking Adeleke's disqualification from the July 16, 2022 governorship election for being incompetent and lacking in merit. The court held in the judgment that the plaintiff, an aggrieved member of the PDP, Lukman Awuyemi, lacked the necessary legal right to file the suit in the first place, and further held that the suit lacked merit, and stated that the case, having not been filed within the stipulated time allowed by the law for a pre-election matter, has become statute barred.
Lagos State government on Thursday extended ban on the activities of commercial motorcycles, popularly called Okada, to 4 more local government areas and 6 local council development areas in the state, saying that the fresh ban becomes effective from September 1st, 2022. From that date, too, the state governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has directed enforcement teams to fully implement the proscription order and arrest errant riders across the country, across the councils listed in the Okada ban. The state government had earlier in May this year banned operation of Okada in 6 local government areas and 9 LCDAs following heightened crime rates and accidents relating to this mode of transportation in the state.
Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike on Thursday said the era of Rivers electorate and himself being Father Christmas at elections is over. According to Wike, the new era is one that himself and supporters must clearly be told what they will get in return before casting their vote for any candidate in the next election, boasting that several members of opposition parties are joining the PDP due to his strides as governor. Wike challenged those followers of the party's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar to show the number of people they have mobilized into the party.
Ahead of October date for commencement of the campaign for next general election, President Muhammadu Buhari is expected to chair the All Progressives Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council. The Progressive Governors Forum, led by Kebbi State Governor Senator Atiku Bagudu, arrived at the decision with the party's presidential candidate Senator Bola Tinubu on Wednesday at the end of a meeting held at the latter's residence in Asokoro, Abuja. Two deputy chairmen will also run the campaign council, expected to hit the ground running by October. Tinubu and other national chairman of the party, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, will co-chair the campaign council. Plateau State Governor and Director General of the Campaign Council, Simeon Lalong, will be shadowed with the task to streamline the campaigns and report directly to the co-chairman.
Operatives of the Edo State Police Command on Wednesday night discovered a suspected ritual shrine in a building at Asoro Slope of Ekenwan Road, Uzebu Quarters in Benin City, where it recovered 20 mummified bodies. The discovery initially led to the arrest of 3 male suspects before another suspect was later arrested, bringing to 4 those already in custody in connection with the discovery. The command, in an earlier press statement by the Deputy Police Public Relations Officer, Jennifer Iwebu, said the arrests were made possible through the information made available to the police. The statement said, in pursuance of his operational mandate of nipping crimes in the bud, operatives of the Edo State Police Command on Wednesday, August 17, discovered the suspected ritual shrine. And the line is open for your comments on the subject under discourse on your view segment today. The lingering industrial crisis between ASU and the federal government and failure to reach agreement so far. And we have a caller. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Yemi.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Shala.
Good morning, sir.
Dr. Akipajo contributing.
You're welcome.
This morning, I'm not happy with ASU. And I want to take that Demirawo. You know the meaning, Demirawo. They are taking the battle too far. I hope they won't allow the public to turn against them. Because they are taking the battle too far. People like our children are suffering at home. It's unfortunate that it has to drag for this long. They should not let their case be like that of snail and tortoise. You remember that story? Snail and tortoise. Yes, tortoise eventually got snail got the blame. Despite the fact that tortoise went to steal his products in the farm. They should please take caution. Once federal government gets to 50% of what they are asking, they should go back to class. Let them go back to class before they should be asking for whether they will be paid 5 months or not. We will also contribute to it. They should be careful. They are taking the battle too far. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, okay. Operatives of the Ondo State Police Command have arrested a gang of kidnappers and abducted the traditional ruler of Ikare Akoko, High Chief Mukala Bello, and 4 others on Owo-Ikare Road 2 weeks ago.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. This is Comrade Adebukola Adeleke calling from Ede. I believe ASU is taking it out of hand. And that tells us that there is a mysterious motive on this. That tells us that it's political. If they want to, but they should fight it squarely. And they should be sincere with this, their type of a thing. 50% is even enough. Why can't they consider the children staying at home for all this? And that tells us that their children, they are no more in these schools, they are in private schools. So they should keep the feeling. They should consider all this. We Nigerians, we are fighting for them. They should
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Bealiman, calling from Osobo. In an ideal society, the lingering industrial crisis between ASU and the federal government should have been resolved, at least considering the interest of the students. Therefore, I want to employ the two parties to consider the interest of the students and resolve this matter quickly. And they are praying in this country that we have quality leadership that will solve national problems. Good morning.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I think that our Minister of Education has already put them into the case for them. It's not for the answer to decide. It's either you like it, leave it, or take it. If that one is win those members who are ready to take that salary will send their paper. And those who are not ready, they will send another job. But first of all, they must not take that 6 month arrears because they never do that. So you cannot do the work not done. Finally, I think that if the law permits the students to students, this is just to do that. They have already lost their education. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Alaji Ntutu Adeleke from Okebale. We should not take the life of our children lightly, as we should call off the strike and renegotiate, put less pressure, and go into fresh agreements, implementable agreements, that is, the agreements the government will accept to implement. Good morning.
And quickly before we go, Nigeria's Falconet in the early hours of Thursday came from behind to tame their counterpart from Canada 3-1 in their last Group C game at the ongoing FIFA Women's Under-20 World Cup in Costa Rica.
And finally, the Congress of the Nigerian Football Federation has been fixed for September 38th for the elections of the body and will be held in Benin, Edo State. And that does it on today's edition of Headlines from 104.5 FM Ilawi Okebale Oshobo. It has been the duo of Adeyemi Abodeni and
Olushola Egbodofo.
the producer of the program is
Motunrayo Ayegbayo.
while the production advisor is
Abimbola Babatunde.
Our colleagues will be around tomorrow morning for another edition of the program. From us, we are saying
Good morning.
Time is money. Spend your time wisely.
Nigerian and constantly support Nigerians with consistent quality products for comfort and well-being. With Vitafoam, you don't just sleep. We give you comfort that gets you recharged. For more information, visit www.vitafoamng.com. Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Vitafoam àjọyọ̀ ìrọ̀rùn lámì ṣe ọgọ́ta ọdún ìgbádùn fún ìrọ̀rùn tó báyìí. Vitafoam ló ṣe kókó. Láti ìran dé ìran. Vitafoam
ojúlówó fóòmù tí gbogbo Nàìjíríà fẹ́ràn torí pé tiwantiwa ni Vitafoam ń ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn ìtura àti àlàáfíà fún gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Pẹ̀lú Vitafoam ó kì yóò sùn nìkan a tún fún ọ ní ìtura tó jí pépé. Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí www.vitafoamng.com. Vitafoam, ìgbé ayé tó dára.
Gbàgbọ́ kí o yege ní ọ̀nà àrà. Ohun ìyàlẹ́nu lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọ ní FIFA World Cup ní Qatar pẹ̀lú Coca-Cola. Ra èyíkéyìí nínú ọjà Coca-Cola tó ní ìlérí funfun. Yẹ kóòdù abẹ́ ìlérí náà wò kí o tẹ *8014*1 code hash. Ó lè jẹ̀bùn ìrìn àjò ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ FIFA World Cup ní Qatar. Ẹ̀bùn owó orí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ tí ó ju 250 mílíọ̀nù náírà náà wà láti jẹ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Àdéhùn àti ìlànà òfin bẹ̀rù. Coca-Cola, òṣìṣẹ́ alábàáṣiṣẹ́pọ̀ ti FIFA World Cup FCCPC ló fòǹtẹ̀ lù polongo yìí.